Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. This is my very first Prime Day video. Prime is a membership, okay, that you buy from Amazon. Anybody can buy things from Amazon, but if you have a Prime membership, then, well, you have perks like this, Prime Day, where lots of things are like as much as 50% off. Because Amazon has this nice little feature that when you have something in your cart, if prices drop on it before you buy it, it's letting you know. I'm putting this video out there because I'm hoping that you will be able to get stuff in your cart and be ready for when Prime Day starts, which is the 12th and the 13th. That's just like in a day or so. Instead of listing everything that I'm talking about down below with links, I made a page on Amazon, so it'll be nice and convenient. You just click that link, go there, and all the stuff is right there, including things that I couldn't fit in this video. I did all that work for you. And if you use those links, I will earn like pennies, literally. Pennies. I don't know, man. I must be doing something wrong because I don't make hardly any money at all on Amazon, but it's down there in case. Selfie stick. Yes, I know. It took me forever to get on the selfie stick bandwagon. And I'm not using it so much right now because we're back from vacation. I bought it for vacation. I'm just not a good selfie kind of person. I feel stupid taking pictures of myself. But this thing comes with this little tripod thing on the base of it. It comes out like so, okay? And this works with an app on your phone that lets you be across the room and start the camera to videotape yourself if you need to for some reason, or if you're like on vacation and you're tired of everybody going, where are you? Well, I'm taking the pictures. Get in the picture, okay? Because one day you're gonna wish that you were in the pictures. Now we can do that. We can like put this on a dresser across the room, stick our phone in here, go boop, and take a picture. This thing telescopes out pretty far. If you want to take a selfie of yourself or someone else, a group of people, so that you don't look like Java that, and then you can use the remote to take your picture because you can't reach it when it's clear up to the moon, right? Whenever we're going to do a family thing now, I take this with me because I want to be able to be in the pictures of the family, and there's a lot of us. Right. Yes, I'm the girl who wears driving gloves, not because I have a cool Mustang, okay? I think people probably go, oh, looky there, old lady thinks she's cool in her Mustang. She got her driving gloves on. That ain't what that's for. If you're my age and a woman, you know why I have these. Now, the thing that will surprise you the most about this is how cheap they are. They come in a pack of 2. A black pair, or I think you can maybe choose other colors, but I choose this because if you're far away from me, you might not realize I have on gloves in the car. It's worth it. I'll never see probably any of those people on the road ever again. And it keeps my hands from getting further. I mean, look at this. I envy you ladies who don't have sunspots like this on your hands. I love that these have grip because sometimes my steering wheel is a little bit slippery. I like that they're lightweight so they're not hot. I like that my fingers are out so I don't have to keep taking off my gloves to use my phone. The black ones I keep in my car console, but these live in my purse because I don't always drive my car. Sometimes I'm a passenger in someone else's, and yeah, I still wear them outside. Even with sunscreen on my hands, I still put these on. This part of my video is sponsored. This is my face pillow. Actually, it's called your face pillow, but this one's mine, so it's my face pillow. These people are so nice. They're just letting me wing this. They didn't try to give me a bunch of bullet points to follow. You know, I just tell people about the pillow and the sale we're running. They first sent this pillow to me. They did. They sent me this pillow. But when they sent this pillow to me, they sent it to me on the back of a scathing review of their largest competitor. And they saw that video and still decided to send me their pillow. That's how confident they were. And I told them, I go, well, yeah, if you're that confident, go ahead. I mean, I'm going to tell it like it is. And they sent it anyway. I fell in love with it. So here it is. Can you see? No cases on it. Now, it does have this little cover, of course, on it to cover up the memory foam on it. It's got this nice little hump here for your neck. And then this side, just flat. I start out in the bed, and my head is like on this, and I am watching TV. But then as I fall asleep, I just roll down into this gully here, and it works. Look how squishy this pillow is. And yet it has all this support. I still have insomnia, but I've never been more comfortable. My neck doesn't hurt when I wake up anymore. I feel good about this pillow, even if I'm not always sleeping on my back. The standard / large pillow is $59.99. And they also have a bundle going, which I want to check that out myself because I need to get one of their silk pillowcases, because I have a silk pillowcase that I put on there, but it don't fit it right. So I would love to have like one of theirs. And they say that they're going to have a new bundle that includes a pillow, the pillowcase, and this will be 20% off their regular price. So that's the dealio for people who are Prime. But they're also going to be good to the people who aren't Prime. And if you use this code, then even if you're not Prime, you're going to save 10%. Now's the time for you guys to pick up your face pillow, okay? And see if I ain't telling the truth. Oh my gosh, look how long this is. Is it a elastic jump rope? No. Is it a bungee cord? Almost. What is this? Now don't laugh. Look what this is. Do you see? Has it clicked? Yes. Depending on, you know, which phone you have. I have 7 Plus. I think it works on newer phones, but you may think, how long is that cord? This is a 10-foot cord. And you might think to yourself, Mary, why? Why are you so extra you need a 10-foot cord? Why don't you have one? This is so handy because I can plug in my phone to charge and it will stretch to the treadmill. There's one in the living room too. My husband can plug in his phone and pull it all the way over to the couch so he can still play Bejeweled while we're supposed to be watching TV. I am able to charge my phone at night and still sleep with it. So if you're like me, okay, and you need to have your phone to do stuff, even while it's charging, here you go. I think it's been a couple of years ago that I discovered Fire Stick. I mean, we had Apple TV on every TV in the house. We had an Apple TV. Okay, well, here's the problem with Apple TV. It's expensive, okay? And they keep upgrading them, and that's more expensive than the last one you had. But I ignorantly thought, because I have 3 terabytes on my hard drive that has movies, music, home movies, all this stuff on there, that's running through my Apple TV, you know, like I bought all of my music through Apple iTunes. I bought my TV shows that I've purchased, my movies that I've purchased. I mean, it's an embarrassing amount of money. I thought that I wouldn't be able to watch my Apple movies and all this stuff that I've purchased if I wasn't running an Apple TV. Oh no, that is not true. You can get a Fire Stick from Amazon for like $60. Plug it in, it's like a USB thing, plug it in the back of your TV, download the Apple app, and oh my gosh, I wish I'd have known that. I'm telling you, if you're gonna stream things, you know, Amazon Fire Stick is the way to go. And then I loved it so much that when my television went out, I took the stick that was in my television out and I purchased a Fire TV. I love that thing so much. Everything that the Fire Stick could do, the TV can do, and I can talk to my remote and it understands me. Seriously, my Fire TV is like one of my favorite things that I've purchased from Amazon. I watch it every night when I go to bed. I love that I can just hold down that little button and say, show me free Meryl Streep movies. And it gathers all of the, I'm not telling anyone who already owns this kind of stuff anything new, but I think it's pretty darn cool that I don't have to like go to Hulu, check for Meryl Streep movies, go to Netflix, check for Meryl Streep movies, pull up all these stupid subscriptions I'm paying for and look for Meryl Streep movies. I can just ask my TV to show me free Meryl Streep movies, and I love that. And if you're like me and you were like way behind the times and you didn't know that you could do that, you can do that. The Eufy cameras, that I researched heavily before I finally decided to get the Eufy cameras. And the reason that I wanted them is because, well, obviously they're wireless, but the important selling fact for me was that I could have the base station, which lives back here, okay, the base station that I didn't have to pay cloud service on. I don't want to pay another monthly bill. I don't want to store these videos up in a cloud. This has a little mini SD card in it that holds, I think, 4 gigabytes. And all you gotta do is format the card. Just get on your little app and go format and start all over again. I highly recommend Eufy because, like I said, it's wireless. They have magnetic things that hold them up for if you want to use them inside the house, but screw-in bases if they're outside. They've been really good for us. I like the price tag for this system. But like I said, mostly I like that I don't have to subscribe to a cloud service. Cedar. Oh, Cedar. This thing has changed my life. Not only is it easier, but I didn't realize how clean my floor was not getting by using the Swiffer wet things on the floor. If you get this, do yourself a solid, okay? And get the extra, like there's a 3-pack that you can get for it. Get that, okay? Because once you do this to your floor, you're gonna realize that you also want to do other things like the walls, like the cabinets. Oh my gosh, it makes such fast, easy work of that. And you know, I switch. I'm not going to clean the floor and then clean the cabinets or the walls, all right? So I have one that I use for the walls, one I use for the cabinets, one I use for the floor. And you just take that off there and then, you know, line up the little triangle, right? And make sure that you push on all 3 corners. Because if you just get one corner, girl, your mop is going to go flying everywhere. Fill this here with water and then whatever cleaning you want. I tend to like Murphy's oil soap for a lot of stuff. So I put some of that in there, put in some hot water, and it don't matter if it's really hot because I ain't got to touch it. I don't have to touch that water. Then after you got it all wet, you put the mop right there, okay? And see that little doodad? You just, not even having to bend over, go like this with your foot and look what's happening. This makes it so much easier at 60 with a bad back to clean my floors and my cabinets. And my anything, the walls, whatever I want. Do you guys know what these are? Not de-stressor balls, as it may look like. No, these are dryer balls. So you don't have to use fabric softener. Brilliant, right? So I just leave these sitting in this bowl on top of my dryer. When the laundry goes from the washer to the dryer, I throw these all in there. Now, you know, technically, if you have a small load, you could just use a couple or whatever. I always put them all in there because I'm so extra, right? But yes, save yourself some money at the grocery store, which is really important, especially right now, and cut the fabric softener. Just get these balls and you can just reuse them and reuse them and reuse them. So you guys probably know what this is, right? It's exactly what it looks like. See it? Mm-hmm. This brilliant thing my daddy actually told me about. And mom would wash his ball caps in it. Or daddy would stick his ball cap in it and throw it in the dishwasher. I wouldn't recommend washing it with your spaghetti bowls though, but in any case, this works, solves the problem of the hat getting all out of shape, and you never want to wear it again after you've washed it, right? Or Shy Guy doesn't anyway. I mean, I used to put it on top of a saucepan to dry, but there's just something about it going through the wash and getting all squished up that it's never the same after that. But with this, if you have a guy in your life and he loves to wear ball caps, you can save them by putting it in this. It just snaps apart here, see? Put the ball cap in here, throw it in the washer. It stays in shape all the way through the cycle. Take it out, just set it on your table or on your dryer or throw it outside on the patio and let it dry and reform itself the way it's supposed to look. The next item I want to show you really quick so I can get it back in the refrigerator. Just talked to you guys about these in the last favorites video, except they didn't have anything in them. They have things in them now, and obviously I've just pulled them out of the fridge. So the little one right now has mushrooms in there, but sometimes I put blueberries. This one, of course, I always fill this up to the brim with strawberries. Okay. See, these snap down. You can let air in or not. I have 2 little holes. So here's the lettuce one. So I have my romaine in here, and you know, you can cut up your romaine. It has this thing on the bottom, right? It's a tray thing that keeps the food from laying on the bottom, so it's on that tray. But what I forgot to say in the favorites video is that those trays that are on the bottom, it comes with an extra set, okay, that you can like put, see that? It's a divider. You can put it in there and divide it in case you don't want to fill the whole thing up with like lettuce or something. You can like put, I don't know, some radishes over here, some lettuce over here, whatever you want to put in there. But this thing here, then you can like cut up your lettuce, put it in here. It's sitting on this, and then rinse it. Wash it right in here. It will drain out the bottom of this. Once it's all drained, plug it back up, put your lid on it, stick it in the refrigerator. And it keeps your veggies for your salad. Last month in favorites, I talked to you about my pasta bowls, AKA I use them for salad. I love this bowl. These bowls are so nice. Look how deep they are. Look how round, it's like it's as big as my head. You will not be sorry if you like eating pasta and you don't like how it goes all over your plate. You want to be able to, you know, brush up against the side, swirl your spaghetti, spoon your, whatever, your tortellini or your ravioli or whatever you got. But for me, it makes the perfect salad bowl. Incidentally, it's piled high, but it can also hold a whole bag of microwave popcorn. The air fryer is too big, okay, for me to bring it in here. So let me push myself off here, and here is a picture of my lovely air fryer. I have purchased one twice before this one. First one I got was too small. I didn't know, I didn't do my research, and I didn't understand that they came in different sizes, and this has been years ago, okay, when they first hit the scene. But for me, my husband, and my son, who all eat like pigs, that air fryer was way too small. And I'm like, this isn't saving me any time at all, because I'm just like cooking your food, and then I'm cooking your food, and now I'm cooking my food. And then after that, every time I turned around, my mom is like telling me, oh, this is so good in the air fryer. You got to get an air fryer. I love my air fryer. And my dad also, oh, did you try your mom's way in the air fryer? Finally, they're able to convince me that if I got a bigger air fryer, this would work. And let me tell you, I am absolutely hooked on this. And I did my homework this time. I got the Kosari. I'm not sorry I did. I also bought the accessories. Okay, love those too. So my air fryer gets used every night. Keep this under my bed. That accounts for the dust that's on here. Okay. But I pull it out and I use this when my back muscles are really bad. Now, it's best if I can get Shy Guy to do it for me. But look, I can do this totally all by myself. Oh yeah, baby. I can do this all by myself. And I had this out after I first got it. I wasn't even using this thing for 10 minutes. And my son said, I want one. And he went and bought one too. So we both have one. He has yet to do this to my back. I've done this to his back. Something is not fair. In a lot of my videos, you see this thing, this blue behind me, and it's this. It is a huge heating pad. See? It covers all the way up, okay? And look how far down it comes down here. I keep it in the chair behind me, and this is the only reason that I can sit in this chair and edit videos. This here heats your entire back. You could like put this on a couch and lay on it, or in your bed and lay on it if you wanted to. It comes over your shoulders. I mean, this would be in the back, of course, but I want you to see it. It's such a pretty velour. I love this thing, and like I said, I couldn't sit here for hours editing videos if I didn't have this. Since we're talking about back pain and working, this could actually help you with other things too, but I heard about this from Mel. Mel introduced me to this thing, all right, and it has been a godsend. I was telling her one day, I'm like, I got to give up my channel. I'm not going to be able to continue because I cannot sit for the hours it takes to edit my videos anymore. And she said, no, please don't do that. Please don't get what I got. You can put this in a number of positions that you may need it to be so that you can prop yourself up to work. And then I also bought this work desk, okay, to go with it. And these two things combined let me go to my bed sometimes and work there. Now, like I said, I've also taken this thing and it's in the living room. It makes a nice, way to hold me up to watch TV in there. It's just real comfy. I like it. Even if you don't have back pain, if you're somebody that suffers from GERD or anything that keeps you from sleeping because you have to sit up, this thing helps you out so much in a bed. This is a Bluetooth, and actually you can use it for 3 different devices also. You can program this for an iPad, for your phone or whatever, and just touch a button and switch. So that now you're typing on your iPhone, now you're typing on your iPad, now you're on your computer. But I just use it for the computer. But this has the feel that I really, really love. But this thing was like not expensive at all. And you might think, well, so what? I could find my own. You might be able to do that. But it's hard if you are used to the keyboard that I had. So I had this keyboard for years, and it was a solar-powered keyboard from Mac. I loved it. Somewhere in my archive, I'm talking about it twice because I had to replace that thing twice. And it's an expensive keyboard. I loved the feel of it. I loved that I had the number pads over here. And I love that it didn't have a cord. Problem was with that keyboard is after it doesn't pick up light from solar anymore, when the battery that's working it inside dies, so does the keyboard. You have to throw it away and get a new one because you will drive yourself bonkers into the poorhouse trying to buy batteries that will work in it. For some reason, it never works if you put a new battery in it. You have to ditch it and buy a whole new keyboard. Now that keyboard will last you a couple years, but that's like you're paying $60 a year for a keyboard. This has been doing me fine. This thing is a chargeable keyboard. Lightweight, smaller, but the feel of the keyboard itself is still the same. So if you're on a Mac, you're trying to find a new keyboard for your Mac that has a good feel to it. This Bluetooth keyboard I can't highly recommend enough. Also, there's this mouse. It also works with a Mac. This thing cost me like 10 bucks, and it's the best mouse I ever had. When it gets low, I charge it. Okay. There's no batteries to mess with. It's 10 bucks. It slides really nice. It clicks really good. I've had all these Logitech mice, and this one here has been my favorite mouse. 10 bucks. Right. My Nighthawk router. All right, my son bought it. It's quite expensive. Okay, well, let me put a picture of it right here. So it looks like an alien ship about to take off, doesn't it? But we had to get it because my son kept getting kicked off. Our Wi-Fi was too old, and it couldn't handle the gaming that he was doing. So he bought this gaming router. It's been nice. It's been really nice. He's been able to put himself on the 5G network, and then we just ride the regular network, and it's plenty fast enough for, I upload YouTube videos and I'm not on 5G. And then he has his dedicated 5G on it so that he can, play his games and not keep getting kicked out. If you have a Windows computer, I highly recommend that you have it on a battery backup for when those things happen. It's like you just went up and pulled the cord on your PC or your whatever your computer is. That's not good for it. We have battery backups on our computers in case this ever happens. We have 15 solid minutes to get it shut down properly. This one here is my battery backup. We got him a different one. His crapped out last month. I've had mine for years and mine's still going strong. So we have now replaced his with this. And if you're serious about your computers and the amount of money you've got in them or the data they're in, do yourself a solid and get a battery backup. And that concludes me telling you about products. But like I said, I'm going to have a link below and it will have all of the stuff I just talked to you about and all of the things that I couldn't fit in this video that I think are worth you checking out. Tell me below what some of your favorite things are. Maybe I can learn about something from you that I need on my Prime Day. Let me just tell you before you leave that you guys are the best part of the Fritzy family, and that if you're not having a blessed day, all you got to do to get one is go be a blessing to someone else. And until next time, love you, see ya. Bye. And I'm out.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Green Acres. I don't know why a mop is reminding me of Green Acres is the place for me. Farm living is the life I lead. It's like my I can't talk. It's like my mop bucket is farting. It goes woolly, woolly balls, woolly balls, woolly balls, woolly balls. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a good friend of mine. Can you guys guess what this is? Of course you can. Take me out of the washer. Put me on so I dry. Inside this thing I won't get out of shape. Plug in my big 10-inch. Yeah. I thought that was incredibly cute. Aerosmith, you can send me a check. They come in a pack of 2. I think that's a flying ant. Oh, you're gonna be a dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing spots now. It's on my lights. On the bottom, it has a tray in the bottom. Oh my gosh, really? What? I got strawberry juice all over me. I bet I taste yummy.